Now, y'all know I don't normally usually comment on the West. It's been a long time since I done commented on anything related to Kanye since he was running for the election. And we're not going to talk about that today. But Sky Squad, we back in the building. And this story, it was something about it that just hit me. Y'all also know that I don't really care too much for, talking about people's kids and stuff like that on this channel because, I don't have any kids. But sometimes we may have to make reference to it because that's what the subject of the story is. So I want you guys to walk with me down this lane because Kim said not today. She said, not today. Okay. She said, not today. So, yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, whenever, Kanye West had posted it was a screenshot of his daughter on TikTok, right? And so he ain't like it. Okay. He ain't like it. Y'all know he is now dating the Julia lady, buying, her and her friends the Birkin bags or whatever like that. So he done moved on, allegedly. Okay. So what he posted was this. Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. Now, this is kind of serious because it does kind of go into topics for discussion for when you get married to somebody, especially nowadays in this day and age. Parenting and guidelines for parenting, I do feel like they must be discussed before you enter your marriage. You know what I'm saying? And so, given that, he married someone who is so highly publicized and utilizes social media so much to her advantage, one would automatically assume or possibly reasonably assume that she may in fact allow her daughter to use social media as well, as many parents do. But I state this, it's up to each parent, I believe, to determine what is right for their children. What is right for your child may not be right for another person's child. So that is also why I say, the parents definitely have to come to an agreement for what this would be. Now, when I saw this initially, my first reaction was just in terms of thinking as a grown folk, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of us that watch this channel and that are a part of this community, we are the grown folk. And so we understand how grown folk are to handle things, right? And so for me, the grown folk thing to do in this instance is talk to your attorney, okay? Talk to the attorney. Have a conversation with your attorney, okay? Now, surely you got an attorney. Surely, okay? But Kim has some things to say today, all right? And since I got my glasses on, the reason I got these sunglasses on, in case you didn't see the last video that I did earlier today, is because the lights in my studio is bright, okay? And so they are just bothering my eyes here recently. So I'm gonna read you what she said from my phone, but it's on a computer screen for you guys to see. Hopefully, it's big enough for you guys to see. So Kim posted this on her IG story. She said, Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As the parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I have wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co parenting relationship because it is what is best for our children. And it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully, he can finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably. It's respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably for me. I gotta say this. I mean, a part of me has to wonder, like, who did she think she was marrying initially, right? I understand, we all fall in love, and I'm not putting this on her to have understood or know things about her, because a lot of us don't know how our partners are going to turn out, and definitely we won't always know how they're going to turn out in a divorce. But there is a saying that I've heard is marry somebody that you would not be scared to get divorced from, because what that saying says to me is you need to marry someone who you believe in your heart of hearts is not going to try to damage you and tear you down as soon as you guys get a divorce or as soon as they have a mad day. Now, Kanye West, as I think he is a genius musically and creatively, and I definitely, enjoy his albums and his music at times. But we also know that Kanye West is, prone to doing whatever Kanye West wants to do at whatever given time. So, as a result of that, I feel like, this ain't nothing new about Kanye. He's been kind of doing this for years, even before Kim got with him. So to me, I feel like this is one of those things that you got to kind of have to deal with, because this is who this man was before he got married to you. Now, we often talk about relationships on this channel, and we often talk about how, you know, a lot of times you got to look at who a person is when you get married to them, like, or when you get into a relationship with them. You cannot change a person, and that person is definitely not likely to change, or things that you think may be either erratic or problematic for you, they will not change and get better as the marriage goes along, unless this person has a realization that this is a problem for them in their life, and they choose to go and get, and I was about to say go get counseling, or just do the work on themselves to get into a different space. Kanye West may not feel as though he needs to get into any different space. And so Kanye West is doing what Kanye West typically does. Do I think that he should be taking this to social media? Absolutely not. Do I think that this is doing more harm for him than good? Absolutely. It's definitely letting us know the issues that they're currently facing with their parenting process. But I do think that at the end of the day, he would do well to listen to the advice of his counsel. And if he doesn't trust the advice of the counsel that he has, move on to counsel that he does trust, in order to get the co-parenting guidelines put into place that he would feel most comfortable with. Okay. Now, that's just that. To me, it's as simple as that. Get in, take this to court. If this is your problem, take it to court. Respond to your lawyers, and then handle the situation like grown folk would handle the situation. Bottom line, easy breezy. This is it may not be the again the it may not be the outcome that he wants, but it definitely is a way to get a faster outcome. So as he is asking for advice, since this is his first divorce, okay, this is, I think, the best advice that anybody could possibly give him, since this is his first divorce and hopefully his last. That's all I got for y'all today on this note. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next. Oh, comment your thoughts about this whole situation down below. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.